Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about a car that is, well, I guess in a slightly different category than the other vehicles that are added in this game. It is the Bravado Gauntlet STX, and it's a detuned version, if you want to call it that, of the Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire. So, this author has decided to make it so that he's removing the wide body, it's now narrow body. Says he's added more diffusers, perhaps more tuning parts, and I think changed the taillights, or perhaps the headlights. I'm just gonna take a look around here to see what it is that he's changed. I know that a lot of people love the wide body on the car, and I can see why, but I also like the narrow body as well. Yeah, so the taillights are drastically different. I would say drastically. The entire rear fascia here, if that's what you want to call it, it's much thinner. But let's get to modifying it. Again, this is a great looking car. I see why plenty would prefer this one. But this is also more modest. And there's nothing wrong with a narrow body Dodge. They both look fantastic. So let's get to modifying it and see what we can come up with. I know what color I'm gonna pick as well. I have to. Because I thought it was a Lamborghini color, but I think it fits a Dodge too. So, let's get to the upgrades here. We gotta do the highest level engine upgrade. License plate, we will do black.
I hope you're happy.
The chassis. Do we really want a roll cage? No, I don't think we want a roll cage at all. I'm gonna leave all of that stock. The headlight covers. There's a lot you can put on, man. Dual headlight covers, light cover, and an intake. You know, I'm gonna do the black grille cover. It may not look fantastic, but it does look retro. The carbon roof, I'll lay off. The front bumpers, this is where it gets a little hairy, because they don't load too well. Do you see what I mean? Like, they just, they have trouble loading in. Nonetheless, we will find something that fits what we're looking for, and I think it's going to be this one right here. No, we can do a primary splitter with carbon fiber. No, I got to do secondary. Only because I do not like that carbon fiber texture. Now, I don't know what's going on here with these, why the fender's disappearing. I guess I just don't understand, so I'll leave it. You know, sometimes people are afraid of what they don't understand, and I guess I am. Can we do a carbon fiber rear diffuser, or just, maybe a glossy black one? There, that's fine.
That's what you asked for.
The wheels, those are going to need to be revisited. Brakes, you know, as much as these side exhausts look great, we're gonna have to stick with the stock ones, the fenders. Now this is what, yeah, it's all mislabeled, but I think you can only do so much without, you know, having to rework the entire system when you're modifying these cars. But I'll do a carbon rear panel. That looks good. It looks upper class, rich, high performance vehicle. And the black open grille. It's kind of irrelevant because it's hiding behind that. But I'll do the black open grille. The hood, this should be fun. The Superchargers look beautiful. But with a hood this big, a big fat carbon fiber one is what I'm going to have to go with. The horn, I'll leave it. And as for the spoiler, let's do a nice little... That is cool looking, man. But it just looks too tacky. Like you would never expect that to be made in some type of high-end material. I imagine a type of Duraflex body kit where it just blows off if you go too fast and doesn't actually keep the car balanced. We'll do a plastic lip spoiler. Lower the suspension. Upgrade the transmission. Do a turbo. Yes, I am. Because anytime I do a modification, you have to say something. And it's very strange. Now, is there anything else that I was missing here? The roof, the bumpers, I'm sure there's something. Exhaust, fenders. I've done the fenders. I've done the grille. Oh, we now have to do, of course, the color. Which should be no problem, because I think we're going to go with... Muscle cars look good in traditional colors. They really do. Just very basic, primitive types of bright fluorescent colors on this, on the color wheel. You know, but I think I may have to go with lime green, and I'm going to get rid of that front grille, actually, because I thought it was going to blend way better. I thought it was going to look way cooler, and in fact, it has not. So I'll take that off. Whatever the hell it was under. Was that under chassis? Yeah, see, the stock mod is just so much nicer looking. It really is. It does look like a car that matured so much from its progenitors that came before it. Okay, so I think the modifications look pretty good so far. I'm going to need to change the wheels out in the parking lot because I do it through a trainer. But I didn't want to add the supercharger sticking out through the hood, only because if the whole point of this is to make it a narrow body, we should be focusing on the lines of the car and not a giant blower sticking out through the hood. Though I can add that later. That's no big deal. Okay. Okay, so here it is, the finished product of the Bravado Gauntlet STX. Made the wheels gold. I was going to go with black, but it seems to fit just fine. Carbon fiber hood. Sort of a matte green, but not quite. There is a little gloss in there. But I like the way it looks. Let's go take it for a drive and see how fast it is. I don't know if the handling's any different than the original one. Let's do a burnout. Beautiful. I'm hoping we could hit maybe 140, but I don't know. It really takes off. The torque off the line sends you flying. But does that mean anything for the top end? Who the hell knows? Yeah, we're definitely getting up there. Faster than I anticipated. Now we're losing a little bit of speed. Not too great. If we could hit 140, even going downhill, that'd be fantastic. The narrow body is a much prettier car, in my opinion. Let's see how durable it is. I say that in a rather sadistic way, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man. And those guys just... they were in my way. Can we off-road a little? Ooh. I think we could handle it. My goodness, look at the detail on the dents on the hood. Or on the roof, sorry. Or some people with a thick accent would say on the roof. But look at that. That actually looks like, almost like hail damage. We go up by the broken wind turbine. Let's do a little inspection of how much damage we've caused. So as much as I like cars from all over the world, anywhere, any country, continent that produces them, one thing I'll say about domestic vehicles, especially Dodge, is they are just the embodiment of cool. Yeah, muscle cars, they have that going for them. They really are just... you look so tough in them. And you can look elegant in other vehicles, but not tough. This one, it just looks like it wants to kick somebody's teeth in. And now, because I I assume it's probably a popular tuning option. I will add one of those superchargers to it. Actually, I'm gonna pick this because you can actually see the flaps open, whatever you call them. Let's do a real quick 0 to 60. Pretty fast. It's always the first gear that gets stuck. Just too much torque, too many spinning tires, and we don't end up going anywhere. First person usually looks just excellent when you got the big fat blower sticking through. If the opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna give somebody an Uber ride. There we go. Where's he at? Let's give this guy an Uber ride. The Uber ride of his life. In the Bravado Gauntlet STX. Come on. Where are we going, pal? Let's roll. Okay, 4 miles. We can do it. We gotta do record time, and if we don't get a 5-star, the guy's not making it to his destination alive. Them's just the facts. No. No hurting of the animals. Let's see if we can do it. He needs to get to the Lucky Plucker. You could have a lot of fun with that name, but for the sake of being professional, I digress. Okay. How far are you, man? You know, I've messed around with this mod quite a bit. I've yet to see a location that is actually this far away. 4 miles. This guy, I think he knew he was going to get picked up in a fast car. Because we can make this a rather expeditious journey. Man, public transit sucks when you can ride in this bad boy. We're almost there, I think. What are we topping out at? Yeah, he's probably not impressed. We're not even hitting 130. Wish we had a little more get up and go. Kind of feel bad, because it looks like it packs so much punch. But if we were hitting 160 the whole time, you know, he could look at me and go, man, that is a hell of a ride. But, you know, when you can't even tick over 130, there are some questions that need to be answered. We're almost there. My Uber video in the Z06 was much faster. But that's, you know, different type of car. No, out of the way, you freak. Always pulling out right when they see somebody else coming. Just the way of the world, the way of LA drivers. New Yorkers, too. They flooded my area, and they drive like animals. Where are we at? Okay. Now get the hell out. If I don't get a 5-star, you're dead. Oh. You did give me a 5-star. Well, now you've made me look like a fool, too. He disappeared. Okay. Why would you need an Uber driver when you're a time traveler? Anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video of the Bravado Gauntlet STX. It's fun messing around modifying these, and I will see you next time.